Yep, there it is, folks. Welcome back to the Bomb Shelter for this week's episode of Bombers Live. I'm Johnny B.
I'm Copel Walker.
I'm Doc Walker.
And together we are Bombers Live, bringing you all the latest news and highlights from the West Bend Bombers and the rest of the teams throughout the Great Lakes Hockey League. A little bit late this week, folks. We're out traveling around the Great Lakes Hockey League, up to Mosinee and up to Eagle River, so that's why you're seeing this episode a little later than usual. So
Yeah.
our apologies for that. We want to start off by thanking our pizza station sponsor in Jackson, Wisconsin for their support of our show. We'd also like to thank BG Decal and Apparel in West Bend for their support of our lovely show.
Yes.
Also thanks this week to Cody Sivonen from the Portage Lake Pioneers, Cody Bordeaux from the Marquette Mutineers, and Michael Hallnagel, Eagle River's awesome announcer. I think he did a great job that game. For getting us the score sheets and their continued support in covering and promoting the Great Lakes Hockey League. Birthday is coming up this week, folks. We only got one, and it's not even anybody that's in the league anymore. It's former Bombers player, number 33, Max Strasser.
Strass.
Yeah, he used to wear number 33, so now Sheehan's got that number, so at least the number's still in good use, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So, a couple of Bombers games this weekend, folks, to talk about. First affair was up in Mosinee Friday night against the Mosinee Papermakers. That game would start off with the Bombers only having 11 skaters, so we kind of worried what was going to go on there. But the Bombers would score first in the first period. They would get the only goal in the first period when number 8, Jason McAloo, he's got a great nickname, J-Mac. That's like automatic, you know. So J-Mac scored, assisted by Dusty Jonason, number 20 in your program, to give the Bombers a 1-0 lead after the first period. Pretty slow start.
Yeah.
Second period start off, Russell the Professor Johnson would get his first goal of the game, assisted by Dusty Jonason. Mosinee Papermakers would then get the first goal of the game by number 14, Alex Racino, assisted by Eric Velo, and number 17, Greg Hansen.
Yeah.
West Bend would get another goal yet in the second period by number 24, Russell Johnson, his second of the affair, assisted by Danny Superman Sheehan. Got himself on the sheet this week,
Get out
folks.
of town.
Yep,
Danny's on the sheet?
Danny's on the sheet. Just an apple this week, but hey, he's out there making it happen. Good old Danny Sheehan.
And school's in session.
Yes. So that would take us to the end of the second period with a 3-1 Bombers lead.
Short
Somewhat comfortable, but with a short bench. You know, you're a little worried what's going to happen in the third period.
Yeah, who's sucking wind?
Right. So, third period would ensue. Mosinee would get a goal by number 19, Omar Mullen, assisted by number 11, Tom Letts. Bombers would then respond with a third goal of the game, hat trick by number 24, Russell Johnson, assisted by Tom Lindgren and number 8, Jason J-Mac McAloo.
Hat trick for the professor?
Yes.
Hat trick for the Professor. I thought about throwing my hat on the ice, but I wasn't sure if I'd get it back, so gotta hold on to them hats, you know.
I could have gave you a couple, you know I got some in the bag.
I know, we should have had those with.
Next time.
So, with the
I'll give you
Bombers
some.
ahead with that score, the Bombers were ahead, 5-2 at that point, I believe it was. Or, I'm sorry, 4-1, I think it was.
4-1.
Mosinee would get a second goal of the game by number 14, Alex Racino, assisted by Greg Hansen. Another goal by Mosinee to tie it up, number 27, Christian Tomsky, assisted by number 12, Max Culp, and number 22, Mark Bittner. That tied the game in the third period. And then, with 33 seconds left in the game, number 13, Eric Velo, would get the game-winning goal for Mosinee, assisted by number 17, his old friend, Greg Hansen.
On the final tour.
Yeah, exactly. So, nice win for Mosinee, not exactly the way we wanted, but hey, it was a great hockey game. I mean, we went out and saw that. You couldn't ask for a better hockey game.
So close to pushing it to overtime, and but what do you expect with 11 guys? You
Yeah,
know,
and they got the
it's
game
hard to
winner.
compete. It's going to be hard.
They got the game winner with only 33 seconds left, so it was a great game. You know, I mean,
Awesome.
part of me feels good for Velo, but, you know, at the same point, you know, we want our team to win, right?
A little heartbreaker, but
Yeah.
Goalies in that game, number 1, Brickwall Billy Sides for your West Bend Bombers, 41 saves on 46 shots faced.
wow.
Number 33, Anthony Chubbs Lashua for Mosinee, 35 saves on 39 shots faced.
Lots of shots. They must have been flying back and forth all
man.
night.
It was
They
a
were.
good game.
It was a great game. Special thanks we want to give out to the Hansen family, the Velo family,
Yes.
Nate Chinuski, for all of their support of us when we were in town. Their hospitality was great, and took us out and
Dave's
had a
Pub?
good time with them. Yep, we went to Dave's Pub. We want to thank him. It was Dave's Place is actually the technical name
Oh,
of the
okay.
place, yeah. So,
Nice spot.
I think I have a picture of it. They have this little fan group, kind of like how we had, the Bopsy twins with all their T-shirts. They got
Sure.
a group called Vase Bays that made some shirts for Velo on his retirement tour here in the last year or so. I think I have a picture of that, so maybe I'll attach it, like maybe right here.
Pretty cool. Tells all the stats and stuff like that.
Awesome.
So, 5-4 win for the Papermakers in the first game of the Bombers' weekend 2-game road trip. Last night they would travel up to Eagle River to face the ER Falcons.
ER.
ER. That game would start out by a goal by number 14 for your West Bend Bombers, Eric Triple H Haver. The first career goal for him for your West Bend Bombers.
And it was a very nice shot from the high slot. Pooh Bear.
Pooh Bear, yeah.
So, yeah, he was excited about it.
He was. Defensemen, they don't score as much as the forwards, obviously, so that was great to see Eric get his first goal, so nice job, Eric. The apple on that one went to number 13, Tom Lindgren, put the Bombers up 1-0 up there in Eagle River. They would then add a second tally to their score by number 24, again, Russell the Professor Johnson, assisted by number 10, Marshall Klitsky, that put the Bombers up 2-0 in Eagle River.
Oh, man.
Eagle River would then respond. A goal by Big Mike. Here he is making a shoot again, This guy's not just a big guy running around hitting people. He
And
can
funny
score.
you say that.
Yeah.
There were fans behind me were saying, hit him, Big Mike. And I was like, Big Mike don't hit, he scores. And like
Yeah.
a minute or two
Yeah.
later, he did.
The machine.
Yeah.
Assist on that one was number 14, David Savola. Eagle River would then tie the affair at 2 by the goal by number 23, Derek Tion, assisted by number 22,
Must.
Jake Robinson, and number 19, Mike Otto. 2-2 tie after the first. We were all there for that one. That was a great game up there in the
Awesome.
Wooden Dome.
It was a great game. Awesome building. Super hospitality. Plenty of people meeting and greeting us and thanking us for coming up and talk to Junior and Pete.
Yeah.
It was cool.
So yeah, after the first, 2-2 tie. Second period would ensue by another goal by the West Bend. Number 21, Steve Klug got on the sheet. Assisted by number 20, Dusty Jonason, and number 4, Brian Zeidowitz. Eagle River would then respond by tying the affair again with a goal by number 26, Anthony Caroselli, assisted by number 23, Derek Tion, and number 9, Dylan Weber. 3-3 tie after the second period.
Right.
Close game.
Short benches.
Both teams, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we had, 11 skaters? They had 12.
Pretty
Something like
crazy
that.
that ER has a short bench at home.
They had a couple guys get hurt, I know, in the game before. Lucas Otto wasn't
Lucas.
playing, a couple other guys. Third period would ensue with a goal by ER's number 23, Derek Tion, his second of the affair.
Yeah.
Assisted by number 22, Jake Robinson, and number 21, Alex Houseworth. That a boy, House.
Big house.
Mr. OT.
Aussie.
Before the game would see West Bend tie it, on his second goal of the game, Russell, the Professor Johnson, tied it up in the third period, with the assist going to number 4, Brian Zeidowitz, his second apple of the game, and that would send us into overtime, tied at 4 apiece.
It's pretty good getting up to that point. The fans for ER were really starting to get into it. They were chanting, "Let's go
Yes.
Falcons," and then we let them finish and do a Bomber chant behind them.
It
and
was
we were
a
going back
great-
and forth, and it was cool.
It was a great hockey atmosphere up there in the
Yes.
Wooden Dome. We did see a scoreless overtime period, which meant that,
Shootout.
shootout time. Bombers' second one of the year. Eagle River would get one in the twine by number 22, Jake Robinson, but the Bombers would put 3 past Mike Madash in the shootout. One by number 8, Jason J. Mac McAloo.
That's right.
Number 3, Shade of Tank Klitsky, and number 20, Dusty, way too cool for a nickname, Jonason. Gave him the game winner and the Bombers a nice shootout win up there in Eagle River. Goalies in that game, number 30, Mike Madash, 34 saves on 39 shots. While West Bend's number 1, Brick Wall Billy Sias, 39 saves on 44 shots faced. Big thanks to Michael Hallnagel, Lucas Otto, Junior and Pete for the hospitality while we were up there, and Becky McFall for being our after-game tour guide last night.
Yes.
So, Bombers go 1-1 over the weekend with their 2 games. So, Both good games to go see.
It
Glad
is
we
what
made
it
the
is.
trip.
Lots of scoring, lots of offense. Yeah, we didn't win the first game, but
Good
they,
game.
they
Could've
showed
won
up
that
with
game.
they showed up with a short bench. That's you at least try and hope that would happen.
That's all you can
I'm
do.
just glad they didn't get smoked.
Right on.
So that's the Bombers news this week, folks. So now, like we do every week, let's turn over to Copa Walker for news from all the other Great Lakes Hockey League teams. Copa Walker.
So PLP and Cal would finally get to play a game that meant something.
Hey.
What is this, meeting number 7 of the season? I don't know, but it's always a battle. It's really good.
Right.
First scorer would be number 25 Middleton for Calumet, so he'd get on the sheet first. And then there wouldn't be any scoring in the second, so pretty competitive, but what you would expect for rivals, you know what I mean?
So 1-0.
1-0 after 1, 1-0 after 2.
Okay.
So third period would come out, and Rory's brother, number 18, Jake Anderson, would get a goal for Cal. From Larson, number 40, and number 20, Michael Babcock.
Ah, Mike's on the sheet, huh?
Sure.
Yeah.
Good to see him playing.
And then PLP would get on the sheet from number 12, Sturos, from number 17, Greenlee, and number 11, Captain Charlie Turner.
Sure.
Chucky.
And then Cal would return the favor with the other Sturos on the Cal. Yeah, the Sturos brothers are playing on different teams. I think that's kind of interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
Cousins or brothers, I'm not for sure on that. I'm sure we'll get some feedback.
Yeah,
But-
we'll end up hearing about it.
And Sturos would get the game winner, and it would be 3-1 Cal in that one.
Wow, 3-1 Cal with the win in a game that finally counts, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, our other game, ER had another game this weekend against Marquette. Up at Lakeview, which you boys will be getting to see next weekend.
Yeah, we're going up there. We're coming to Lakeview.
So, ER would open the scoring with number 7, Lucas Otto, from number 3, McDonald. He's a cool dude. Bob Mack.
McDonald's.
Yep. And then Marquette would get on the sheet from number 14, Aho, from Freeborn, number 7, and number 13, Sullivan.
Sure.
The usual guys getting it done.
Yep, Freaks.
And then, once again, the guy you don't hit anymore, number 19, Big Mike, would get on the sheet again. So that's 2 goals for Big Mike this weekend.
Wow,
again.
He's getting a goal a game pretty much.
Yeah.
He's working it.
That's right
From
behind
Lucas
Lucas.
and Houseworth. So 7 and 21 getting some apples on that one. And then now it's time for Marquette because it is Lakeview. And like I said, you guys will see. It's a different game in Lakeview. Number 12, Wolf Belanger would get a goal from number 27, Hughes, and
Sure.
number 10, Ben Wheeler would assist on that. And then 13, Sullivan would get a goal from number 17, Hartz, and 14, John Ho. And 10, Wheeler would round out the scoring. Blake from Captain Joe, number 19, getting an assist.
And that'll do her, eh?
That'll do her up in Marquette, you know.
How'd the goalies doing that one?
Goalies, not sure on the goalies. Oh, the goalies for Cal, though. Matala, he stopped 27 of 30, and Patrick was in the net again for Cal on Friday, and
Sure.
he stopped 23 of 24. So
Yeah.
All right.
not too many games, but
Yeah.
you know,
Couple going on. We'll bring you
It's
news
fine.
from. Yeah.
at least the stuff counts.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Right.
Done with the exhibition
Stay
game.
going.
Real quick before we turn it over to Doc for around his standings and going, I just want to remember to thank Lucas Otto for this nice Eagle River Falcons hat we can adorn our set with this week. And Doc got himself a little souvenir. Traded hats with, I believe it was Eric Velo, was it not?
Yep.
So now he's a proud owner of Bombers Live hat, and we got a maker's hat.
Yeah, thanks, babe.
So, like we do every week, let's turn it over to Doc for your Goon of the Week, your Civ Central, upcoming games, league standings, all that jive. Doc Walker.
All right, thanks, Johnny. So, let's just get right into the Civ, right? Get that right out of the way right away. Now, we seen this guy last night. He didn't really have a good weekend. And the Civ is Mr. Michael Madash, number 30 from ER. He gave up 9 biscuits this weekend, boys.
Ah.
I don't know how he played up in Marquette, but I mean, even though we won, he played.
He played a good
Well,
game.
all right.
He had some good shots on him last night. So what
Yeah.
can you do though?
What are you going to do? You give up the most goals, you get the award. That's how it works, boys.
It
Sorry.
happens to everybody.
Yep.
It's,
Right.
you know,
It does. I mean, somebody's got to get on there.
Sure,
somebody
why
gets
not?
torched.
Yep.
Right. Why not be him, right? Okay.
Okay.
So, we'll get right into the goon right away. And this guy has not made the list that I know of yet.
Okay.
Ever.
ever.
Ever?
First time.
First timer on this
Oh, well,
list.
congratulations. Who is it?
And the goon is
Goon of the week.
number 19 from your Marquette Mutineers, Mr.
Really?
Joey Enright.
Joey Enright.
Captain Joe was Goon of the Week.
Wow.
6 minutes he had.
Wow, 6 whole minutes. So that's not real too bad,
Well,
but
there
hey.
was a lot of penalties this weekend, but like 15 guys had 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it was.
Congratulations, Joey.
Yeah.
I mean, gosh.
You made the list somehow.
Hey,
That's great. We can congratulate him in
Right.
person when we go up to Lakeview this next
Of
weekend,
course.
right?
Marquette's setting a trend up there, Goon
Yeah.
City.
Well, they're trying to. They got Goon School going on up there.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
got the 4 of the top 5. So
Yeah.
Cody got 2 more this weekend. So
They're
Right.
consistent then,
There you
right?
go. Yeah, right. They're doing it.
Temper.
Okay.
What else we got, Doc?
So let's run down the standings because things have changed a little.
A little bit, yes, sir.
Your Bombers are in first at 4-2.
Well, isn't
8
that
points. Yes. Okay.
first place right now.
Right,
Right now,
Okay.
yes.
way early.
Way to go, Bombers!
Okay.
Woo!
The Dogs and Marquette are behind them, both 4-3.
Okay.
Now remember, there's only a 16-game season this year.
Yeah,
So they
they
already
count.
got 7 in.
Right.
Okay, and they got 8 points as well.
So we got a game in hand right there.
We do. Now ER, they lost a step, but they gained a point this weekend. They're 3-1-0-1. Okay, thanks to the Bombers with their second shootout win this year.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
ER, 7 points, boys. They're moving up. Cal, 3-0. Now, you know, they're creeping up slowly. We haven't
Right.
really said much
They
about
haven't
them.
played. They only played 3 games. They
Right.
count.
They got 6 points. Okay.
Yeah. They got some games in hand.
Mosinee beat us. They moved to 2-1. They got 4 points. Fondy's idle this week. They're 2-3. De Pere didn't play either. They're 1-3-1. And the Pios in the rear, 0-4.
Wow. That's
Hey.
got to be nice for De Pere not to be in the rear anymore.
Right.
I didn't even ask you how that Hoff kid looked. How did that Hoff kid look?
He didn't. Did he even play? Because I didn't
He
see him
did
score
play.
or nothing. He didn't
He
score. He
had
didn't make
one
the sheet.
assist in the game, and
He might have.
he was on the big line with the big.
I don't think he even made the sheet. No. No, he didn't even make the sheet.
He did all right.
But he's new. You know.
And you know what?
He's new. He's been making the sheet though.
We made noise about him, so the boys paid attention to him.
I
I
guess.
guess so. Yeah. But that was a great game.
T25.
81 days till the tournament
Getting down
in
there.
Mosinee.
Yeah. Couple 2.5 months.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That'll
sir.
be a great tournament. I can't wait to go back to Mosinee. We had a blast there Friday night.
Did you go to the Mosinee Cafe and eat?
We did not.
No.
Next
no.
time?
Next time.
Maybe next
Yeah.
time. Tournament.
They got
Over
awesome
there.
food, man. They got
We had the
awesome food.
continental breakfast. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, boys. So let's get into the 3 stars this weekend and see
Yeah.
who that was. All right. Your 3rd star this week, Mr. Alex Racino,
Yep.
Mosinee. 2 big goals that helped him win.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. That guy's a talent. Always has been.
14 is hard to keep off the sheet.
It is, yeah.
Yes,
Well,
that's
wow.
for sure. All right, the 2nd star, boys. Number 23 for your Eagle River Falcons out there, Mr. Derek Tion.
Yeah.
2 goals and an apple.
Very nice.
So not bad, right?
Yep. 5 points for him.
Right.
And he's usually in the top 5 for scoring every
Oh,
year.
sure.
So
That guy's everywhere.
it's kind of expected to see.
You got to
that.
keep an eye on that
Tion.
23.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and your number 1 star this weekend is number 24 from your Bombers, boys, Russell the Professor Johnson. 5 goals and 1 apple, putting the boys on his back, trying to do some work.
Yeah. Very
School
nice.
is definitely in session, and the professor's out there teaching.
Yeah. I think it was a geometry lesson this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had a great
Doing the
weekend.
numbers.
Good job,
Goals,
Professor.
assists. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, boys, so we got a bunch of games coming up this weekend.
I like games.
They all count?
No,
Boo.
Still hockey.
our game
Yeah, either way.
against... Well, let's just get into it.
Let's hear it.
Fondy comes to West Bend, boys, Friday night. The
Ah.
rematch exhibition game.
Ah.
How
Arch
do you
rival
boys
game.
feel about this game?
It's always a battle when it's
It's
the Bears
always a
Fondy.
battle. We'll see if there's going to be any bad blood from the last incident. We'll see what's going to happen.
We better not see Goody showcasing in the end, man.
No.
If he scores, you know he's coming
Yeah,
in
I
that
know he's
corner,
coming
so.
down there.
Goody, stay at home.
Then we got PLP at De Pere, so maybe the Pios could finally get a win here. But I
Well,
doubt
maybe.
it because, you know, De Pere's playing pretty good hockey.
They didn't
Even
play
though
this
their record
weekend,
ain't that
so
good. All their losses have only been by a goal.
Yeah. It's a
we'll
close
see
game.
what happens, man. Be ready to play it. De Pere is all I know.
Yeah.
And the Dogs got to travel to Mosinee. Okay?
Okay.
That's Friday night.
Okay.
So Saturday night, the Bombers boys, they travel to Lakeview, and so are me and Johnny. And that'll be our last rink
Yeah.
to visit.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. Then all three of us will be able to say we've seen a game in every rink in the GLHL.
And
That's
that
pretty
is-
cool,
That's
eh?
pretty cool.
I think so.
I like it.
Okay, and
Good
our
time.
Getting
final
around.
game of the weekend, boys, PLP at ER.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That could be a good game there
That
too.
could be.
Yeah.
It's not too far from PLP, so it's less than 2 hour drive.
Maybe
PLP.
PLP could come out of this weekend 2-0.
Pack up the boys, get some tech boys together, and head on down to ER.
No doubt. Okay, folks, well, that's all we got for you this week. Like Doc said, Bombers are back in action Friday night, up at the hangar, 8 o'clock p.m. Come on out
Don't
and
want to miss it.
come out and see them play their arch rival Fond du Lac Bears for a game you don't want to miss.
sure.
So, until next week, I'm Johnny B,
I'm Cobble Walker.
I'm Doc Walker.
and we are off like a prom dress. Go!